All right, so this is Space Engineers, right? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually load up one of my games here. Now, I'm not actually really gonna be playing. I'm more so gonna be doing a lot of talking. Uh, the thing is, I actually really want to do a sort of TV show, I guess you say, or well, web show using this game. So what I want to do is kind of explain what it is that I want to do and kind of give a rough idea of my timeline. Let some of the stuff load here. Woo! Yeah. So it's been a while since I've been in here. Yeah, I need to, like... Also, while I'm doing this, I'm going to be working on this ship. Now, let me see. What is it? F9, I think it was? Yeah. So, right now, this is my ship. Right? As you see, the designation, the KR-4K3N. And for those of you who are affluent in spelling, that is Kraken. Okay, so this is basically the ship that's going to start off my series. Okay, it's still very much a work in progress, and unfortunately, I'm not exactly skilled at building ships, right? As you can tell by this one. So the thing is, so if anyone has ever seen, I believe it's called Rooster Tooth or Rooster Teeth. I don't exactly remember at this moment. They have a show called Red versus Blue that sort of takes place within the. Let me see here. That was F7. Yeah. Okay. That sort of takes place within the sort of Halo world. And that's kind of what I'm going for here. The thing is, I really want to... I mean, this game gave me a perfect opportunity to do something that I really wanted to do, which was sort of a TV show based within a video game world. And so I figured I'd go ahead and take the opportunity to do that. Well, the problem is... Okay, so yeah, we've still got ships out there. So the problem I have right now is I need people. The more people, the merrier, I guess you could say. But I need people. I need people who play Space Engineers, to be more precise. Now, right now, I don't desperately need people, but it would really come in handy if I had people now, because I could then sort of start tailoring positions and things around that. I need all sorts of people. So I need shipbuilders. I need... Oh wait, I think I'm still in spectator mode, aren't I? Well, I think I'm in creative, so it shouldn't... No, yeah. So why isn't my jetpack shutting off? Strange. Anyway. So, I mean, I need shipbuilders and that sort of stuff. So, you know, if you play Space Engineers and you are interested in being part of a show, then, you know, by all means, get in touch. This is strictly a voluntary thing, too. Unfortunately, there's a good chance this is not going to get very far and not make any money whatsoever. So, like, you know, don't expect a fat paycheck. So, you know, if you... This is, like I said, this is just strictly voluntary. You know, so I really wouldn't expect anything to come out of this. I mean, it's all in good fun. I mean, I like this game. I want to get as many people introduced to this game as possible. And, yeah, so, you know. The other thing is I need, I said primarily I need actors is what I need. I could probably do the voice for the main character, but there's a good chance, doggone it, there's a good chance that, oh wait, wrong button. There's a good chance that, yeah, huh, weird. I'm not going to be able to do it. I mean, I do my other YouTube stuff as kind of like practice for this game. But, yeah, for the most part... Oh, wait, I think it's Shift 1. Yeah, it's Shift 1. That's what it is. Okay. But for the most part, it's like, you know, kind of difficult. Oh, dagnabbit. Those are both on. And they're going to start targeting stuff, too. So I need to shut them off. And there's a good chance that, like, you know... I don't even remember what I was saying. But I am in spectator mode. Doggone it. So, F9. F7. Okay. So, yeah, that puts me back in my body. So, that's spectator mode. So, how do I get out of spectator? There we go. I was about to say, dang, dude. It's like, I knew something was weird. I knew something was going on. Alright. So let's get back up to the ship here. Inertial dampers on. They were on. What the hell? So yeah, I said, right now I need actors. So you're probably wondering, okay, well, why? Well, the thing is, so I'm going to give you a little history about the story and kind of like the world as things sort of are. Oh, yeah. So, I got 2 extra turrets here. There we go. Save. Okay. Set ownership to me. That's right. Oh, sweet Jiminy crap. Nobody. Nobody. No share. Good Jiminy junk. See, the thing is, great. They shredded my other ship. Ugh. I really... See, the thing is, when they do updates like that... Okay. Anyway, what I really should have done is I really should have shut those things off. So, Gatlings... off. I gotta be quick about that too, because otherwise they will start shooting everything over there. Everything. And there's quite a few guns on this thing, by the way, too, which I need to add more. So, the basic story behind the world is everything that's going to be in it, it takes place like, oh, probably about 3 to 5 years after a war. So, humanity gets into space. Duh. And humanity brings all of its problems with it into space. Duh. So, rather than resolving their issues peacefully, humanity just fights war after war after war for, like, no apparent reason. So, the latest war, which I haven't really come up with a name for yet, took place between 2 groups. The Core's beliefs revolved around what they claimed was cooperation, organization, and respect. So COR, Core, right? In actuality, the Core only cares about money, right? And that's kind of like, it doesn't really come to a head, but like people start finding out about it. And eventually, this sort of rebellion begins, and a group calling itself the Arm sort of starts up as a... Wait a minute, what the heck? Aha, we're missing a block. So I need to end symmetry off, thank you, bam. Okay, there we go. So, the Arm, like, starts up to kind of fight back against the core. And basically what's happening is the core has decided that anyone who is poor, by their definition, is not worth keeping alive. So they're just like often randomly killing people, but they're making it look like accidents. So, you know, non-profitable worlds and stuff like that all suffer from these mysterious accidents where hundreds of innocent people die for, like, you know, seemingly no apparent reason, right? Well, once survivors start popping up, that's sort of where the arm kind of comes into play at. So the core starts using the arm as a sort of scapegoat. So now they're saying, hey, look, these attacks are being caused by the arm, they're destroying worlds and stuff like that. So the rich people are being kind of spoon-fed this, like, half-truth. And, like, sort of believing it. So the rich people are funding the core to stop the arm from killing innocent people because, of course, you know, the rich feel terrible about all of the innocent deaths taking place. Actually, I need to move those guns. I really do. When in actuality, it's not the arm doing any of this stuff. It's, you know, the core. Well, after a huge battle, the arm and the core just sort of like vanish into thin air, right? And like nobody really knows what actually happened to them. So their war sort of left behind all of these old ships. So like, this is basically my way of explaining kind of what's going on in the game. So you probably saw that mining carrier floating out there that had that red dot on it, right? Which was a hostile dot, by the way. That's my explanation for why that ship is there. Is because this area is a throughway for all the ships that were left after the war. So the main character's job is to find these ships and tear them down because he works for a corporation known as Bison. Right? Now, the Bison Corporation is like not really the largest corporation, but like the only corporation that repurposes ships like this. So they're it. It's, you know, them or no one. I think we can divide that, can't we? As you can probably tell, I'm terrible at building ships. Absolutely terrible. So that's sort of why all of these ships are just like randomly appearing in this world, is because they've been set adrift after this war. So our main protagonist, his job is, so when everything starts off, he's tasked with building a station sort of like out in the middle of nowhere. One of several hundred stations with the function of tearing down and repurposing these ships. So that's what his job is to build up this station. So that's kind of where everything starts off. So let's go ahead. Now I want to make this a sort of like docking area, because I had a section down here for that, but it's really bad, really is. Right? And then I need to get some mods and stuff like that. So basically, it's like I said, I'm looking for people to sort of help me work on this and perform this little task for the sole function of, you know what? I want to do something fun. Oops, wrong button. There we go. No, come on. Dang. Okay, so we'll just have to do it like this. You know, I wanted to do something fun with this game, because it's a very fun game. I mean, a lot of people have compared it to Minecraft, and it is in a lot of ways, but as you can see, it's not just blocks, you know? Like, I can lay down blocks, I can lay down triangles, rectangles, all sorts of stuff So it's like, you know, it's like Minecraft in a lot of ways, only not really like Minecraft in a lot of ways. So it's kind of that, you know, in-between type thing. So that's basically what I'm getting at here. I'm gonna try and upload this video. Wait a minute, am I doing this in light armor? No, because it's blending in, so it should be heavy armor. So, okay. Yeah, it should be heavy armor. So, this is really just like the basic... Actually, I might just go ahead and cut that off and just not have the landing base. So yeah, there. Like that, for instance, which it says antenna, but there's other stuff. That's one of the ships that would be floating through the area, and my guy's got to go out there, grab that ship, bring it back to the base, and tear it down for its raw goods. Now, of course, you know, he's got the asteroids out here to mine. So if he needs extra materials, and then I'm going to load this ship up with like a whole bunch of stuff before, you know, everything actually goes down. You know, before I start doing anything. But like I said, I would like to get some people in here and, you know, kind of not really play around in the world, but like get an understanding of, you know, the people I'm with, the people who are going to be doing some of the voicing stuff. Now, if you want to do some of the voicing stuff, let me know, and I can send you sort of like a basic read script, you know. And then of course we'll be using, so if I pause here, so we'll use like the F8 spectator mode and all that stuff. So here, what I'll do is, so here's what I'll do, hang on. So the first thing I'm gonna do, speed this up a little bit. Tell you what, man, this camera is like really, really slow, isn't it? So, you know, see, and the cool thing about the spectator mode is it will allow for like some pretty awesome like cinematic shots, which I think is part of the reason why they put it in. So F7 and no, F7 and F6. Okay, so what I can do then is, just go in here. I really should shut that door. Yeah, we'll shut it. Not that there's anybody else in this world, mind you, but, and you know, I'll be getting like ships and stuff like that from off the Steam Workshop and everything, and you know, loading those up in here, and like I said, everybody's gonna get, you know, I'll credit everybody with. So let's back up here. So you can see how slow this thing is. Yeah. It's much faster going forward than it is going backwards. But then again, you know, if you see the mass, which is at the very top on the lower right hand side, yeah, that might give you a good indication as to why this thing is so slow. So, you know, what we can do then is I can set this up. So if I go into F8, right, so there's the ship, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to fly out this way. And then hit our tab key. And I think there's a thing I can use to shut the cursor off with. Unless that cursor is on the ship. Right? Which I'm thinking it probably is. Yeah, that cursor's on the ship. So what I can do then, see, I need to get rid of that cursor. That's what I need to do. Because otherwise that's going to be a bit of a distraction for everything else. Okay. And then, actually, I really should get that farther out. Well, actually, you know what I can do? So, check this. So if I hit F9, so set that there, and I hit F9. So now I can't move that camera. So I can move the ship now. I can actually shut off the ship's inertial dampeners. Now, of course, this is also going to require like some sound, because the in-game sound is like but like I can actually move the ship, you know, and then fire the inertial dampeners, you know, and it's like I can do like cinematic shots inside of this spectator mode. So it's like, and I mean, I think that's part of the reason why they added it, was so that way you could do like these cinematic shots, which I really see. Like, there's a mod I need to get from one of the guys who plays this game a lot, you know, that would be very helpful. He's got some bigger engines. But it's like you can do this nice little cinematic view here. Now, of course, you do run into some clipping issues, but so F7, all that. So, you know, there's a lot of stuff that that's going to make this very easy. And like I said, I really do need to finish doing this ship, but I don't have any plans on doing anything anytime soon. At the very earliest, like 100% earliest, maybe January. But for the most part, I'm actually trying to hold out until the full game is out, so that way I don't have to worry about them adding something. Maybe they make some changes to something, and one of the mods that I have on the game doesn't quite work. You know, stuff like that. So I'm not planning on doing anything anytime soon, and I will be posting a posting on the on some forums. So I mean, if I can find one of the Space Engineer forums, I'll be posting on there, you know, and kind of giving a description of what I'm going to do and what I'm looking for as well. So that's basically just a brief run through of what I'm going to be doing. And you know, if anyone is interested in giving me a hand, thinks that it sounds like, you know, it'd be good fun, let me know. I desperately need women, chiefly because, like, I could do the first episode, but by the second episode, I need help. I need a woman. So, alright, that's about it. So, to you guys, I say, sayonara.